Hello everyone. We'll discuss another question that appeared in CAT 2020 slot 1 in the LRDI section. The basic idea while we are solving LRDI sections is to figure out the easy questions. Arrangements is one topic on which you will find at least 2 sets coming in the CAT question paper. So it's an important section. All of us need to practice it, and there will be some questions which are easy. Now this question that we are about to discuss is one of those easy questions that appeared in the CAT 2020 slot 1 paper. So we are having 10 musicians A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, and J. They are experts in at least one of the 3 percussion instruments. That is the tabla, the mridangam, and the ghatam. Among them, 3 are experts in tabla, but not in mridangam or ghatam. Another 3 are experts in mridangam, but not in tabla or ghatam. And 1 is an expert in ghatam, but not in tabla or mridangam. Further, 2 are experts in tabla and mridangam, but not in ghatam, and 1 is an expert in tabla and ghatam, but not in mridangam. So the basic idea when we are looking at this question is, can we put the data in a table format? The table looks something like this. Okay. Now there are additional conditions as well given. A and B are both experts in mridangam, but only one of them is an expert in tabla. I don't know which of A or B would be an expert in mridangam and which one would be an expert in both mridangam and ghatam, mridangam and tabla. So the way to write it is I'll place A and B over here. It can be either be A or B, and one of them is an expert in tabla as well. So this can also be either A or B. D is an expert both in tabla and ghatam. So this is D. So we had one percussionist who was an expert, and that is D. Both F and G are experts in tabla, but only one of them is an expert in mridangam. So we can have F or G here, or we can have F or G here. Okay. Neither I nor J is an expert in tabla. So I can have I or J at multiple places. So we need to wait. Now, neither H nor I is an expert in mridangam. Now, we have I at 2 places. Here I, here I. So neither I is an expert in tabla, neither is he in mridangam. So he has to be ghatam. So I will simply write ghatam. So now that one person with ghatam is also taken care of. Now, J is not an expert in tabla. So J, he has to be mridangam, because there was one person for I, for one person for ghatam, which we have already accounted for. So there has to be one person who plays the mridangam, and we have an option here. And then neither H nor I is an expert in mridangam. Okay, so we automatically have H over here. I hope this part of the table is clear to everyone. Okay, so let's move further. So we have this set of 4 questions. I'll quickly write down the data that we captured in the previous slide. F, G, and H, A, B, J. I, A, B, H, G, and D. Who among the following is definitely an expert in tabla, but not in either mridangam or ghatam? So immediately by looking at this table, we can have it is the answer. Who among the following is definitely an expert in mridangam, but not in either tabla or ghatam? J is the answer. Which of the following cannot have any musician who is an expert in both tabla and mridangam, but not in ghatam? So I need to search for a pair in which definitely the person, any of the two, is neither an expert in tabla or mridangam. So if we let's say see here, so it can be either of A or B who is an expert in tabla and mridangam, or it can be F and G who is an expert in both tabla and mridangam. So any option pair that does not have any of these four musicians would definitely be your answer. Now here we have C and E. And look, tabla and mridangam both is being played by only two people. So it can be a pair like AF, we can have a pair like AG, or we can have BF or BG. Okay, so C and E will definitely not be the pair of musicians who are both expert in both tabla and mridangam. Fine. If C is an expert in mridangam, if C is an expert in mridangam and F is not, and F is not in mridangam, okay, so that means F is a wonderful tabla player. So F and H. Now let's then which are the three musicians who are experts in tabla? Now if I look, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 musicians. I'm only left with E, and the only space that I'm left with is here. So E. So technically, I will have the persons who are experts in tabla are E, F, and H. So if we are able to represent the data correctly here, we'll be able to solve the question. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you have liked the video, do click on the like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.